I already introduced myself in the beginning of the evening, so there's no need for that. The poem I am about to read is very new. I have never read it before. I'm not sure if it's the kind of poem that I would hate to hear at a reading and think was really terrible, or if it's going to be amazing. So please, I think we're going to either just fly or flop, though. But please bear with me and be kind. Thank you. And it was really written with this occasion in mind, a little bit of, we're not done. We're not doing the journal, but Mima'amakim is not done, but still wanted to give a little bit of parting advice. This poem is called Write Like a Jew. Write like a Jew. Write in the language of the Bible to say, we stand here tonight not for ourselves alone, but for our children and our children's children and for all generations. Write like the psalmist. Write a poem of ascents. Write a poem for the conductor. Write a poem for the children of Korach. Adapt the language of the prophets. Be strong and brave. Be strong and brave. Encircle your audience 7 times so the walls of their apathy will come tumbling down and your words can enter the breach. Write the most heretical poem imaginable. Invoke Baal and Asherah and Molech and Madonna and all the other ancient idols. But write it like a Jew. Write a prayer. Write a love poem to God. Write the frummest poem imaginable. Compose a dirge, a lamentation, for every time you missed Mincha Minyan. Rabbi Yehuda says, write in the language of the Mishnah, concise and cryptic, with the weight of judgment in every utterance. But Rabbi Tarfon says, write like the Talmud, unspool verbose exegesis, mash up the generations, rarely draw conclusions. Write like you endured non-Orthodox Jewish summer camps. Write like you endured very Orthodox high schools. Write to create an independent Jewish culture, like your voice is in a death match to be heard over Hollywood and 500 cable channels and the mainstream media, because Hollywood and the mainstream media may be controlled by Jews, but they don't write like a Jew. Write like a Jew. Write like independent Jewish culture is a total fallacy. Like a culture, as if a culture knows when to shut the ghetto door. Like a culture keeps to itself. Write like your poem is in a sweltering gym in a non-Orthodox summer camp, dancing to cheesy 80s pop, bumping nervously against every other poem ever written. Write like Halevi in the dusty Granada dusk, adopting the language of the Arabic poets. Write like Ansky in St. Petersburg. Write like Ginsberg, like your nice Jewish poem got tempted by the beat of jazz. That's right, Jake. Write a hip-hop poem like Purim getting closer, let's get crazy. I'll be Beyonce, you can be Jay-Z. No, I'll be Hova, you dress up like B, gonna tear it up like Haman's decree. Ooh. Write a poem for every ghetto, every city and suburban place we've been. Write a poem for your place in the New Jerusalem. Write about the beauty of that city and its besieged pressure cooker mentality. Write Jerusalem of Gold. Write the sticker song. Write like Buckle of Hamlin. Write like Benjamin of Tudela, to let the later generations know what it felt like to be a Jewish woman, to be a Jewish man, in this time and place. Write like a Hasidic Rebbe, whispering that everybody here right now is here for a reason, and everything here has a spark of godliness, even on the New York City subway system, even in the space between Jew and non-Jew, even on the other side of the security barrier. Write like a Jew so that every poem, every stanza, every word is like a postcard from the world of this moment to the world to come. Wish you were here. This place is really wild and beautiful and sad and terrifying. Be home soon. Write like a Jew. V'imru amen.